Hi, this is a short video just to break down the different steps in the Vinyasa Flow. So if you've ever been in a Vinyasa yoga class and your teacher is guiding you through each pose one by one, and then as the class picks up, all of a sudden they cue, move through your Vinyasa Flow and meet us back in downward dog. It can be a little bit difficult in the beginning to figure out the different positions to move through, especially if the class is moving at a fast pace. So hopefully this video will help you. So first thing to know is the start of the flow is an upward movement from mountain pose into high mountain. You have a couple different options of how to move your arms as you bring them upward. If you are in a position where you have plenty of space on either side of you, you can sweep the arms out in this nice open circular motion, which feels really great for the shoulders. If you have some restrictions, like if I have my wall here and I don't have a lot of space, or if you're in class and you have mat neighbors right next to you, maybe your arms will just move straight up to high mountain. Once you've arrived in high mountain, you have a few different choices as you move into the fold. Choice number one, if you have room on either side, swan dive as you fold, arms moving out to either side. Option number two from high mountain is maybe you just bring the arms straight in front of you as you fold, kind of pressing the palms outward as you move down. Option number three, bring your hands all the way through heart center. This is a very centering kind of way to fold down. If you're feeling like you want to bring that energy a little bit more internalized, or you just don't have the space on either side. Okay, so let's try that motion. Moving from mountain pose, we inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. From here we move into a halfway lift on the inhale. Again, you have a few different choices. Choice number one, if you're feeling very flexible, is your halfway lift is just here. Fingertips are on the mat. If you can keep that length through a flat spine, you have the flexibility in your hamstrings. This is choice number one. If you're not feeling that flexibility, choice number two, bring your hands to your shins. Again, we're looking for that nice flat back. Choice number three, if that's even too far for you on this particular day, you can bring your hands all the way up to your thighs. Any of these is a great choice because moving through this halfway lift, we're lengthening the spine, we're just focusing that inhale, focusing the breath, and that nice channel through the spine that we want open as we inhale. So just find the best choice for your body. It could differ and vary from day to day. Any of these is acceptable. So we've inhaled to a halfway lift. Now we return to the forward fold. And then maybe we sweep up again to high mountain. So this would be called a half salute. If we're moving through a whole sun salutation, which is the traditional Vinyasa flow, we'll be moving down to the mat during this sequence. So let's start again, assuming we'll be moving through the entire flow. We'll inhale the arms high, exhale, fold, inhale, halfway lift. Here's the moment where we'll be stepping back. So we'll put our hands flat on the mat. We'll step both feet to the back of the mat, moving into a plank pose. If you need to modify this, bring the knees down. Again, searching for length through the spine, and that your joints are still stacking in a healthy way. So my elbows are stacked above my wrists, and my shoulders are stacked above my elbows. From here, we lower down to the mat. We'll inhale to cobra. And then we'll exhale, tuck the toes, press up and back to downward facing dog. Okay, we'll call that option number one. From here, we'll bend the knees, inhale, look to the top of the mat, exhale, step, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, your choice of where your hands are placed. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep high. And exhale, hands to your sides. Okay, let's move through that again. This time we'll offer an option B, which includes upward dog instead of cobra. So we'll sweep to high mountain, inhale, exhale, fold, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, step back to plank. Now this time when we lower, we only lower halfway, so we'll shift the weight forward, lower halfway into our push-up, then bring the tops of the feet flat on the mat, press up into upward facing dog. My knees are lifted off the mat, my arms are stretching long, and then now I'll press to downward dog. Inhale, exhale. We'll inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, step and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, mountain. All right, let's try these two different options. We'll do the whole sequence. Option 1, we'll be moving from plank into lowering the body all the way down on the mat, stretching into cobra, then back to downward dog. Option 2, we stay in high plank, we move through chaturanga, which is the Sanskrit term for the push-up sequence. So we'll move into the half push-up, into upward facing dog, back to down dog. All right, let's try both in a row. Let's see how we do. I'll cue you through every step. Inhale, stretch high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank and lower all the way to the mat. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, step and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll move on, option 2. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step to plank and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, step and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart center. How'd you do? All right, let's try one on your own. So your yoga instructor says, move through a Vinyasa Flow and meet us back in downward dog. See what happens. I'll meet you there. Did you make it? I hope so. All right, inhale, step to the top, fold, inhale, halfway lift, nice deep fold, and inhale, sweep high, hands to heart center. I hope this video is helpful. Happy practicing. Namaste.